Hello and welcome back to another live devlog of my game Azaria. Again a live devlog because I had a voting open and most of you guys said, okay, I like these new live devlogs, so for the most viewers this should be okay. For those who chose to not like the new live devlogs, I still want to make scripted videos. I think everybody should be happy. But I will focus more on these live devlogs. So you see how I create the game, how I fail at specific areas, coding or creating assets or stuff like that. And yeah, you get a good overview how hard a journey as a solo game developer is. And I think then we're good to go, and we can jump right into it. In this devlog, I want to make the fighting system a bit more engaging, because you just click on the enemy, in this case the wolf, and you see, wow, it looks awful. There's no animation, no special effects, not even damage amount is shown. So we need to fix that. And maybe also sounds. Yeah, I see how far we are coming today. So at first, I would like to spawn these damage amount numbers, and I already got something similar. I restart the game now pretty quick. When you hit the tree, for example, or hitting the stones, especially gathering resources in general, we can have a look how this is looking, and you see the 10 is spawning as kind of damage number, and we want to have the same system for enemies. So I just do a quick copy and paste for this, and we might want to have a decent looking fighting system at the end of this video, but let's jump right into it. Where where did I put it? That's the first question. I think it should be in the word tree on the hit spawn damage amount. Nice. So we got a fancy little function here, and I think we just need to copy and paste it to the enemy or the world animal class. But we can have a little look at this function. It's completely easy. We just get the spawn point. It should be the hit point from the 2D 2D space, and then we get an offset here, and this whole function is just animating stuff, because you already saw that the number is getting moved from the center a bit towards the outside, and that's it. A little bit of scaling here and there, so it looks quite nice. And that's it. That's the whole magic behind that. So I just want to have it at the world animal, and I should have something called I hope so, at least something called damage animal or something like this. If not, then that's bad. Maybe here. This is something good. The hit point. Okay, we might want to have it also here. But I think I need to call the function spawn damage amount. Then we need the hit point, and the amount. Or damage. It's also okay to put it that way. And then I think I put it in the third person controller from the starter assets. You can get at the Unity asset store. I think. I just have a look into it. Let's see. Is this an eye? Oh no, it's not eye hitable, it's eye health. So let's look if I have something called eye health there. Okay, nope. So now I really have to dig into it and check where this is coming from. But this should not be that hard, because I can check where the remove health function is getting called, and then we see where this happens. Ah, there it is. Okay, nice. So we can just call this function. No, we cannot, because we're not sure that this function exists, so we add it to our interface. Damage amount label, so that this is sure. So we can rename it to label. Where's the world animal? Oh, I'm already into it. Here it is. And now we can make sure that this eye hitable object with health has got the function. So let's call it. And we have the hit dot point and the damage, and it is okay, it's damage here, or the no weapon damage. And here it is. Nice. Of course, I could clean this up a bit, because it's not dry. I'm repeating myself a couple of times here, but I think it's okay, at least for this hobby project. Yeah, we just want to make it a kind of prototype, and if it's working, if the game is fun and stuff like that, we can just clean it up afterwards. Even if the whole project is bigger than thought at the start, but it's okay. So let's check where I also have the eye health implemented. So let's have a look. A couple of times. Health manager. There we need to also add the spawn damage amount label function. And it's this one. Nice. So let's also have it here in place. Actually, this, it doesn't make sense at all to actually it doesn't make sense at all to put it in the interface. Why did I do that? That's super stupid. Because it can just call this from the attack controller, and there I have everything I need. Everything. Oh, that's oh, that's so dumb. Yeah, and then I and then everything of it is also getting you're getting executed. So let's delete this again. So and those little how do you call it, dead ends you might find in coding. So you need to go back, take a step back, and then you're there and just go in the other direction. So let's have a look if I crashed everything or if it's working. It looks fine to this point. So let's just jump right into the game and see it. This little loading screen, yeah, I will make a separate script video for it. Yeah. I'm wondering why I'm starting at this point and not at my at my last saved spot. I got all my items and stuff like that, but the position was not saved. That's a bug. I maybe need to find out. Also, I need to clean up these swords. Okay, let's look for an animal and check if the damage amount is working. Also, as I mentioned in videos before, this whole development process could be much faster, because you see I'm just searching for the animals, but I could just spawn a animal in front of me and then try it directly. But it's okay. So let's check. Yeah, it's working. Nice. This is pretty nice. Looking good. So let's also add a camera shake to it. Yeah, just because I like it. I like when the camera is a bit shaky. It has a bit of immerse feeling. The world becomes more immersive to the player or the human in front of the game when you get a bit of impact. So I just copy and paste it here, just exactly as I had it on the world tree. Yeah, let's do it. And let's have a look. How's it working now? It's super strange that I cannot spawn at my last place. Maybe I should investigate on that. Yeah, or I could make a separate video with it where I take you guys with me and we could both look together into the bugs and have a whole episode for things that aren't working correctly or just are just buggy. Something as this whole project. Don't get me wrong, it's quite stable, but minor bugs like this aren't that fun, and yeah, we might want to have this fixed. So you saw the camera is a bit shaky. Yeah, nice. maybe I also should prevent that the player can't hit the enemy if it's already dead. Let's have a look here again. So you see a couple of times I also can spawn these here damage numbers. This is not good because the player should be dead. Also, maybe you want some critical hits, and by critical hits or with critical hits, the number is getting yellow or red or something like that, indicating the player, okay, there's something that got you a bit more damage. And also add something, like a randomizer, so that it's not a static 15. So sometimes it's a 30 and sometimes it's a 17, and everything between these both numbers. I think this makes the game a bit more fun. That we say, okay, you get a 10% or 20% up and down range. Maybe we can just edit here right now. So the weapon.damage, and here we can say, okay, it's the const float. Oh, we want to call it range damage range, and I think 20% is enough for that. Actually, it's quite a big number, 20%. But let's have a look. How this is working. So, how do we want to make it? We want to make the float max number. This is weapon.damage times 1 plus damage range, and the min number should be, if I learned everything correctly in math class, should be 1 minus damage range. So, and for that we just use a random number between these both. So it's random range, or only range between max number and min number. Nice. Yeah, and I think that's it already. Damage the string. Maybe we want to have this as an int. Let's check it again. Because floats aren't rounded correctly, so it could happen that if we attack the player, attack the enemy, and then there's a label with 3.000000453 or something like this, and this looks very ugly. So I just want to indicate, there's a bit of randomness in your damage, and you see it there. Of course, we could round it up or round to the next int. So if it is 14.5, it rounds up to 15, and if it's 40.4, it rounds down to 14. But I think it's okay, especially if we have much higher numbers for the damage. When you have a damage dealer with like 3,000 attack, then it's not, it doesn't matter that hard. I think I need a compilation where I stumble upon some words, but it's okay. yeah, let's have a look if this randomizer did a good job or not. Therefore, I want to increase the damage of the sword, just because where it is, wooden stick, wooden axe, basic sword. There it is. Just because then there's a much higher room for randomness. Because if it's if it would be a 10 or something like that, we just have the numbers 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with our setup, and now we got much more possible numbers. And yeah, you already see it, it's working quite good. This is nice. Yeah, nice. So let's go back with 15. Nice. Yeah, let's have a look why I can attack the enemy. I need something where I can check if the enemy is dead or not. So I could say if the, I don't know, object with health dot current health is bigger than 0, then do everything of that. Or let's say if it's 0 or equal the current health, then just return. I think there's nothing after that. So let's have a look if we kind of fix this. Because if the current health is 0, the animation should play, and then everything should work fine again. Also, I'm just spawning here again, so I don't know why sometimes I spawn at the beach, and maybe the original position is saved. I hate these wonky bugs, because I cannot know why it is, but we find out. So let's have a look. It's working nicely. Nice. I love it. Nice, it's working. Okay, let's now focus on, okay, we're 20 minutes already through, but we might want to already also add some minor things, like the character holding the sword correctly, or finally adding some special effects or something like that. And yeah, let's see what is what is easier. That's a player I was working on, I guess. Or is this just some? Oh no, I think it's just a random model from the internet. But as I already mentioned a bit, I really have a fear of modeling the player correctly, because I did it a bunch of times, like 100 times, and none of these were pleasing. Every player character looked like trash, and this ain't good. And I want to have a game where everything looks good and yeah, everything fits together, but it doesn't with my characters or modeling skills in general. So yeah, we might want to fix the character modeling later, and therefore it might be better to now focus on anything else, but the sword is being held correctly, because then you need new animations and stuff like that, and so the whole thing must be revised. So I think it would be, or make more sense to just add some particles for the fight, or add those disappearance particles to the enemy. Something like these. Let me see where it is. Some effects. Vanishing particles. I think, yeah, these are the correct ones. I just want to spawn these guys when the animals getting destroyed. So let's have a look here. And we have, do we have a on destroy function here? Nope. Then let's edit. On destroy, we want to call the prefab manager instance, and we want to spawn the particles vanish. So therefore we instantiate these. Where do we want to instantiate it? Yeah, right here, where the animal lies, and the quaternion should be the identity. So I think that's it. Let's have a look if it's working. Also, the prefab manager is something I wrote myself. If you're new to Unity, please do not think that this is built-in function that you can just use your prefabs and select them. Unfortunately not. I had to write this class myself. It is, where is it? Here it is. Just a super simple script where I put everything into that I maybe need in the game, and then just get it from there. As you see, I spawned again on the beach. Oh damn! I hate these wonky wonky bugs. But I will have a look into it and see why this is happening sometimes. So, but for now we want to check if the animals which we gonna destroy are instantiating some vanishing particles when they die. Let's have a look. Yes, nice. Looking good. This has nothing to do with the fighting system directly, but I think this is looking quite decent. Or at least fits into the style of the game. So what else could we do which is not related to the character, not the modeling stuff, with the fighting system? Actually, I think this is already it, because I really would like to add some trails from the sword when the player swings the sword, and there's some kind of trail renderer. But yeah, as you already might know, this is related to the whole character stuff and animation stuff and so on and so forth. And maybe the VFX we could attack, but honestly there's much more things I have to learn, and to do this on screen in a video would be super boring for you guys, and this is not what we're planning to do. I just want to show you what I'm doing on screen, and that you guys can also understand how such a game is made. But learning stuff is, I think, not the best idea for this. So then I think we're coming to an end. I would really appreciate it if you like the video or dislike the video if you did not like it, but like the video if you liked it. And feel free to write me in the comments if you have suggestions for improvement, or what you did like about the video, what you not did like about the video, and to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on my game development journey. Thanks for watching. We see us in the next episode. Bye bye.